Hey Chevy fans, today I have this 2012 Chevrolet Impala Police Interceptor package, and we just brought this car home today, and you can see it still has a lot of the active duty police equipment on it. Still has the antennas, the spotlight, and still has the decals. And I just want to give you a walk around of what the car looks like before I take all this garbage off of it. The brake dust is on the wheel hubcaps. I'm going to clean all that off, get those looking nice. And of course, I'm going to wash it, just detail it and get it looking really good. Many of you may know, if you follow me closely, that I had a 2008 Ford CVPI, and unfortunately I don't have that car anymore. I haven't had it for a few months now. I just never made an update video about that. That car shot a spark plug out of the engine, and it just, in my opinion, wasn't worth fixing, so I sold it for parts. This Impala here has the 3.6 liter V6 engine, and it has a 6-speed automatic transmission. And not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with the car. Might keep it for a little while, just play around with it, have some fun with it. But it's pretty clean overall. It's one owner, doesn't have any accidents, and like I said, it still has much of the decals on it. What I'm planning to do is take all of this just nasty looking decals where they're partially taken off. I want to remove all of that. I'm planning to leave this here on, and I'm also going to leave 84, unit number 84 is what it was, so I'm going to leave that on. I'm going to leave the antennas on as well. Just gives it that active duty look. But let's go ahead and walk around and step inside to fire it up. Has a black cloth interior, and again, keep in mind that it is dirty right now, but this is just to show you the before and after portion of the video, just so you get an idea of what the car is like before and after it's cleaned up. It starts right up. Engine is very sound, and it only has 72,441 miles. Very low miles for these Impalas. These Impalas run a very long time, especially if they're taken care of. This one has been maintained very well, and it has had synthetic oil used in it in its entire life. Power windows, locks and mirrors, trunk release, all this stuff. I'm not going to get too in depth because I'm going to post a separate video that's going to be a review. Just want to give you guys a look at this here. All this police brackets and mounts and stuff in the center, all that stuff is going to be gone. Going to be putting the center console in there. Here's an up close look at what the decals look like before they're removed. And also going to be removing this prisoner guard or cage, whatever you want to call it. And this right here, the plastic hard prisoner seat, going to be taking this out. That's not going to be too difficult, and going to be getting a matching charcoal or dark ash color bottom and back to put here, so it's like a civilian vehicle on the inside. Take a look in the trunk. Trunk's not too dirty. It does have a rubber floor liner, so it stayed pretty clean. Looks like some makeshift plywood under there. First aid kit, fire extinguisher, doesn't have a spare. All that's going to be cleaned up. Take a look at this side over here. You can see the door jambs are pretty dirty from just sitting for a while, but they're free of rust. The whole car is free of rust, and it's in pretty good shape. And of course, the front passenger side. This is one of the tools that I'll be using to take the adhesive off. Rain-X bug and tar remover. That stuff works pretty good. One more thing before we go, we'll just show you underneath the hood so you get a look at how dirty the engine bay is. That's going to be all cleaned up as well. And it does have really good power. Of course, it is Police Interceptor, but it's really not too dirty. It's a little bit just dirty from being used, but it's not excessively dirty. It's in good shape. Like I said, synthetic oil has been used its whole life, and it really just shows in the way that it runs. So far, it seems to run pretty good. And the horsepower on these motors, unless they did something different with the Police Interceptor 3.6, horsepower should be around 305, 310, somewhere in there. If you know exactly what it is, feel free to comment and tell me, and I'll put that in the description. But there you go. That's the quick look at the 2012 Chevy Impala Police Interceptor, what it looks like before all of the police equipment and everything is taken off of it, just so you have an idea of a before and after. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Turn on notifications before you go, and subscribe today if you haven't already.
What you gonna do when they come for you?